Pink icing. Why do the cupcakes need pink icing? Shouldn't they match the wedding cake? I hope we have more red food dye. We might have used the whole stock on all those heart-shaped honey cookies. If we don't have any in the backup double emergency stock rooms, I'm going to have to unlock the super secret triple emergency vault. Seems kind of silly to go to all that work when the red food dye harvest is in only 3 weeks. But will Queenie wait that long to get married? No. Does Queenie know how much paperwork it takes to open the triple emergency vault? Of course she doesn't. She just wants everything perfect, all to impress her. Oh, human. What are you doing here? This is a restricted zone. Only logistics worker bees are allowed on this entire floor. You're, well, technically you're not authorized to be anywhere. Except Queenie's bedroom, I guess. Did you get lost? You definitely would have to take a few wrong turns on your way to the lavatory to end up all the way back here. Oh, me? I'm Beatrice. Thank you for noticing. We have run into each other a few times. I just kind of assumed I blended in with everyone else. That's how it feels sometimes. There's Queenie, and then there's everyone else. Hi. I'm the second oldest, so Queenie bothered to give me a name with a bee pun in it. I feel bad for the workers who only got numbers. I'm the hive steward. Let's see, I'm in charge of storing the honey but not making it. I make sure the hive is clean. Sometimes I do construction work, although not much lately. Since Queenie hasn't started laying eggs, it's just been us sisters. Our eggs were laid into a capsule that was sealed and launched into space. Eventually it landed here, on this planet, and we started colonizing. Or as much as we could without population growth. But I suppose all that's going to change. I have some questions. Are you and Queenie going to like each other? I mean, she's already crazy about you. A lot of crazy. I swear, we wouldn't go through nearly so much duct tape if she would just realize that every time she tries to barricade the two of you inside the royal nest, we inevitably have to go and unbarricade it. How else are we going to bring in her stuff? Are we supposed to slide her breakfast under the door? I don't suppose you could tell her to, I don't know, chill, maybe? Nah, that's probably asking too much. Ever since you landed on our planet, she hasn't been listening to anybody. And, yeah, it definitely stings a little because we used to be close. I mean, we would at least talk and stuff. She didn't seem to mind me asking her to make the hard decisions, what flowers to plant this year, where to allocate the workers. Now it feels like I'm running this whole place by myself. You know, in the archives there's all these horror stories of stewards that take too much power and start dreaming of being queens themselves. What a joke. I don't want to be queen. I want my friend back. Is she going to be all right? Do you know? I was hoping if you two could just have a few hundred kids, maybe she'll calm down. That seems like a normal thing. Only, you're an alien. I mean, technically we're aliens too. Who among us did not crash land in a fiery wreck? But, as a steward, I've studied the local creatures of the planet. They're very necessary to the biosphere, and we need the manure for agriculture, so we make a point to disturb their lives as little as possible. So, I couldn't help but notice that when the animals are making little animals, I'm pretty sure it's 2 animals of the same type that are going about it. And I can't help but wonder, you know, you and Queenie are from different planets. So, do you know how that works, or does Queenie know how that works? Then, I mean, okay, Wow. I hope you two figure it out. That's so funny. She's all over you and she doesn't even know what to do. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I know I shouldn't laugh at her. Her heart's in the right place. I hope she's just trying to be a good queen. Queenie knows we're all waiting on her. It's not her fault none of the drones survived the trip. That has to be a lot of pressure. You know, I do think that's what's getting at her. Who wouldn't go a little crazy under that kind of pressure, and then a new person falls out of the sky to magically fix all of our problems? It would have been irresponsible for her as queen to not kidnap you and start planning your wedding. I appreciate your understanding of our situation. I'm glad you're taking it well. And I suppose, if Queenie likes you, you can't be half bad. I should have talked to you ages ago. I feel much better. Might as well grab some duct tape for later. And, let's see, some ointment for you. I told her your chitin doesn't seem nearly as durable as ours. She needs to be more gentle when she secures you to the headboard. Maybe... Do you think rope would be more comfortable for you? Don't look at me like that. I'm being serious. You think I don't know everything that goes on around here? And you're nice, so I don't want Queenie to accidentally hurt you. And I'm sure she doesn't want you developing a rash either. I've got some nice cord over here. Feel it. It's made from felt, you know, from the fuzz on our thorax. Is there some prejudice on your planet against making stuff out of your own hair? It's very useful, especially when you don't know what's going to be at hand on your new planet. What do you think more than half of our clothes are made out of? It's why our uniforms are all the same shades of black and yellow. But it's not just the clothes. We can make elastic rope with it too. We've got boxes and boxes of the stuff ready to go. See? We make little nets of them. You see those hooks on the wall? We've got hooks like that in every room, in case you're carrying a baby with you in one of these nets. Then if you need your hands free, you can hang them up for a few minutes, no problem. I think that's why the hive feels so empty. Sometimes I can't even see the point of adding new floors to the hive when we already can't fill 1/10 of our beds. And those hooks just feel useless. But someday soon, I hope, everything I've prepared for will bloom. And if this rope is easier on your wrists and ankles, I don't mind you borrowing some. Queenie's really gone to town on you with the duct tape. We should head back. I was sent down here for food dye anyway, but it doesn't look like there's any. Do you know why Queenie's trying to dye all of your snacks red? Something about hearts, maybe? Are human hearts red? Listen, if you could tell her you like yellow foods, that would make my life much easier. Really, it would save me a gray hair or two. What were you looking for, anyway? Oh, we put all your stuff in the big locker over there, except the tech stuff. That's seriously off limits to you. Sorry. She told me like 8 times, don't let the human touch the electronics, so I really can't budge on that. But you've got all your other stuff. Here's your extra clothes, your water bottle, notepad, writing utensil, spork. Oh yeah, we've got a word for sporks. Sporks are great. Oh, is this what you're looking for? What is this? Food? You should have said. If you're hungry, we have honey glazed carrots, baklava, honey angel food cake, hokey pokey flavor ice cream, honey garlic with tofu, and sopapillas with honey, of course. Why didn't you just ask? Why would you want something that's not honey flavored? You aliens. You'd rather dig out a freeze-dried bean burrito than eat perfectly good, wholesome, high-calorie honey. You know, we work very hard on it. Is it good? You know, your bean burrito. Can I have a bite? that has to be the worst thing I've ever tasted. But thanks for sharing. If it's any consolation, your ship was more or less destroyed. It would be years before you'd be able to get off the planet if you were repairing it by yourself, or even if you could signal for help, it would be even longer before they would be able to rescue you. Maybe if Queenie changes her mind, we'll be able to help you, and with our spare hands, you'll be able to fix it up faster than if we'd never found you. If you still want to leave, that is. But I hope you stay. I think it would be nice having a friend. Hey guys, Nightmare here. So, a bit of a course change from my usual original audios, going back to scripted audios from Reddit, and this one is from the lovely logosomancer, who did the Yandere Queen Bee marriage script that is my most viewed video on the channel. So I would really like to thank the author for allowing me to have this script a bit earlier than it was meant to be posted publicly on Reddit. I think that's just super duper sweet, and I'm really glad that I was able to bring this to you guys, and if it does even a fraction as well as the Queen Bee video did, then I will be very pleased. So yeah, nice beefy long script and very cute. I hope you guys like it, and I hope that you like the new art that I'm using for my thumbnails. I've got a brand new style and it's very cute. And I hope that you guys are going to be as excited as I am to see all the adorable, vibrant girls that I have generated for the thumbnails that I'm going to be using. I have my whole January plotted out. I am so excited, so organized, it's so weird. But I hope that you guys are going to have a happy new year. And really quick, I'd like to thank my patrons: CoolKid558, Jacob Marley, Jake C, Chef Boyardee, David Shepard Jr., Papa Sanser, Flaws, and Wadihade Duda. If you'd like to be a patron, it's not required, of course, but you can check out the link below. Yeah, I won't keep you. I will let you go. This outro is getting a wee bit on the longer side, but I just wanted to gush about the scriptwriter being so nice and my new art style. And of course, patrons, obviously. Love you guys so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will see you in the new year, 2024. Let's go. Bye.